He did it! He really did it!
All right, what's going on? All right, let's say you want to come over here and you go to on demand. That's the easiest thing to do. I'll go to like the 31st at like 9:30 a.m. or whatever. So 9:29, about to be 9:30. Come over here. I want to see my delta. Right now, I've got the ask, the bid, and intrinsic up. Just click on this down arrow right here and come over to the options, theoreticals, and Greeks, and just click the word delta. And then you do the same, it'll pop up the same thing over there. Now your delta's on the screen or whatever. So now let's say I want to get like 557, it's like 13 cents, and I want to buy 1,000 of these. Okay, it's gonna tell me how much that's gonna be as soon as I click confirm. Let's say I want to go in market instead of limit, click confirm, and it's gonna cost me that. I'll click send. And now I'm in that trade, and as you can see, my delta is like, it says 0.1, but that's because the market's not open yet. But once it does open, and I'll go to the active trader screen. Once it does open up, you see that I'm buying in right here when the market opens. So you can pre-select your order or whatever, and judging by what we're doing right now, market's gonna fall and then go forward. So let's go forward about 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. So it's falling. So we're in our order. We're going down. We're negative $500 right now. Let's just fast forward. This thing's going to bounce off of the bottom right here. And as you can see, we're approaching the bottom. We bounced off of it right there, that equal level. And then it should go up to create new highs. All you have to do to see what's going on here is just add more days. So then go here. Let's do 5 days, 15 minutes instead. And over here I can see the previous day's high is where we're coming down to instead of the previous day's low, because obviously in the after hours we ran up like crazy. So then if I was to fast forward like several minutes, we should take out this high and which we're already at, and we should go to a previous high, which is around here, or even, what is this, 451. This is what we're looking for right here. This is our target. So 451, 10 minutes, we're at 458. 10 more minutes. I mean 554 at 450. I mean 548. 10 more minutes. No, we're good. We're going there actually. As you can see, 551 is the high over here. That's pretty much where the high is going to be trying to climb towards. Probably hitting this area first. So now we'll zoom in on just the today's screen or whatever. And as you can see, my order is up $7,000 right now. But yeah, like I was saying, to figure out what your delta is, you just go to all products and you'll see your delta right here. Like my delta is 1 cent. I've got 1,000 of these. So that's a lot of cents. You want 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent, 5 cent, and the money is like 12 cent right now. And that's just this particular day that the delta is super duper low. To the downside, it was much higher, as you can see. But as we climb in this hour, it looks like we're getting much higher. So now I'm up to 7,500. See if I go forward 10 more minutes, what we get. We're closing in on this 551 now. And this is pretty much what the market does. Fell down this day, consolidated to the downside, ran up, ran back down to the low, consolidated to the upside, creating a new area. Ran up to resistance, fell down, but about halfway, consolidated, popped up randomly, consolidated, giving us a new higher level. And as you can see, I just made $17,000 so far on that trade. Even though this is a dummy trade, it's the exact same thing that you would do. You want to close out of that order, you're going to right click right here, create closing orders, and then just click confirm and send. And you'll automatically close out. Limit the closest price to where you're at currently. And then you can just run. Same thing happens when you're in the live market. You're in all products. Once again, I'll show you how to create your delta. Click on this to make a delta. Whatever this normally is, you're going to do your option, theoreticals, and Greeks, intrinsic, gamma, theta. If you want quotes, you can make these quotes. If you want instrument codes, you can type in the instrument codes. You can have your mark, your last, anything you want, your percentage of change, your highs and lows, whatever you want can be there. But if you want a delta on the screen, just come over here and click delta in that spot. Leave your last price up, leave your bid and your ask up because they're important. And that's it, guys. So this went from what, 13 cent where I bought in to 26 cent. And if you were trading live, you just want to understand where the market is opening up at. The market is opening up at this line right here, right? Where the high was, the high of the previous day is where the market's opening. They consolidated there, showing you that they were going to go to the upside. You hit a max right here. You hit a resistance, so it pulled back. And then it didn't pull up all the way down here, so it had the opportunity to run higher, and that's why I bought the contract that I did. And the same exact thing would work if I was trading live versus if I was trading right now. I just understand that pullbacks happen in the morning, and then they lead to higher highs. And the same thing if you're starting out from the high, you're going to be like coming down or whatever off of the resistance. But once you start in the resistance area and you consolidate, you're going to go ahead and break through the resistance. And then you start looking for like an older day where you had that trade. But that's it. I'm going to shrink this down and I'll send it over to you guys.